Yema obibiara achim obibiara akwaba enfambra anopa Nosia akan kasi abo wo big family radio kasa e free. Yedi fien main studio the blogono upper class school junction. Ewo ena kasi ebwe yedi fie do sumo ende anope na kasi ebwe emunsam no odoso papa odoso pa nemom zosa fata det no ena osamufo wasondo crunching mamede ba abosumo ende anope da odimu akotun ebi onye ne dem Ghana in Brescia Germany chiameno ono ena oda botu go chem de LGBTQ umbrano says I wash na wa consider afen so osonso kase bia ma ye share doctor of medra and once and some open mo man Ghana en Brescia Bedwemu fie na o say en Brescia Bedwemu no wenu ewu papa we yenyim go asefrom na oye free SHS won ensensemi woda botu go chem de on cher bia no school selections no wo bohwe na wa badom na ekopo mu ewo oye mbaby ewo man Ghana ha owa the free SHS oye school feeding program no JHS no ebi nkodo ho entende what the Africa say akwam abind onhwe na ma free SHS edibano meche school feeding program no onbontra de mbie ne hina ensam ne bi ne kayimu ene ya aboabo na mazabosum de anapa no sia akan kasiebo wo kasa efri edo okin Kenya morosum ende anope idiniye ejata kobana do not from ejata because school time was pine afe Jibrei na ensamno manfa ninchiremu emma Chiamenyin awo man Ghana Brescia Bedwemu fie yewra Kingsford Alban Bagbin Somana oze atugwa achem de yehwe LGBTQ no ensansama obaji atese ewo man Ghana ha woye nda akokwanam each ne sre na basa no biare kebide wonfa mbre bi baba obabua ama beyin onkwa wo ne yanku beyin ene besia so onkwa wo ne yanku besia nemom beyin ne kwanda oba besia wi na putu survey beyin ne besia na woye onye besia na besia na woye putu survey ni ntino wonfa mbre bi obaba wo nda amanfo bi wore de madnam obotum no kogina mbre n'enyim na mbre no onwu ezi na ana na modo man Ghana Brescia Bedwemu fie wo mbre bi ade wo hwe na de member na yedwuma pa ende dam na chamino man Ghana Brescia Bedwemu fie ne yewra Alban Bagbin Somana Kingsford order to go man Ghana Brescia Bedwemu fie dem dam LGBTQ bill no obohwe na wa consider na baba ye mbra wo oman Ghana onyana kotim mbre bebi ka ho a wobohwe na wedi mu adwuma edaboa oman no
opportunity to highlight a few of the items listed in the draft agenda for this meeting. I will not go through all what the leaders have mentioned, but please, we have one at committee, the Ghana Cocoa Board Amendment Bill 2025. 3 private members bill, the Property Rights of Spouses Bill 2025, Constitution of the Republic of Ghana Amendment Bill 2025, and the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill 2025 have completed the processes as required by the standing orders and are expected to be presented for the first reading during the course of this meeting. We also expect to lay for consideration of the House the Corporate Insolvency and Restructuring Regulations 2025. So far, 17 papers are ready to be presented to the House for consideration. But I must hasten to add that the House is here to receive the full list of proposed business from the government. Members' business, as we all know, will come as they are ready and admitted by me. We also have 4 reports that are pending before committees. We further expect to tackle the reports of our 2 ad hoc ad hoc committee established to investigate the violent disorder that characterized the meetings of the appointments committee on Thursday, 30th and Friday.
Abusia yetwa ensam nodo na yera Alban Bagbin Somana Kingsford oyo chairman wa manga na breche bedwumufie no wa akasa biom na nansam okan nyina ine dem se amanfo bakaya embre bia webotwem another embre kekeni ena Ghana embreche bedwumufie woko asetena na wogudo wordi anobabai wonsam bi wono ena obi otiem wa manga na breche bedwumufie dem oh daughter of Medra nature the mid daughter of Medra no one kane man pain away any baby come or yeah Jerry John Rollins never call our young Brescia name Ozma Disha work clotekoli abatum peshedo doctors in Otto Ajiman Rollins on no what to the monkey what the man and nature them we gunu fi na asmo keno nature see nine the never pay you owudini and a worker on manga no Brescia mufim na something Obaji atese ewo manga na ha nature de obia rekada o nsemo kan parliament wano anende mbehye bedwumfe no onye na abada masemisi no na yera Alban Bagbin Somana Kingsford oni on manga na ha na oko amanoni a chede okwa gina om kakra ewo ho na obati de mensemi obe no ifie kekreken ye wompayinfu akukudam wa ha so obi akademasemo ye nhwemo mfa asam no ha oh idi menwe wamon papa oh we yenim go asefo dodo aza we ye no anye ne yi menwe anje kra ema no so obe no odensema wodo odetugwa
Commentary comment of a member on the Honorable Dr. Zaneto Ajiman Rollins. Honorable members, as you recall, I was not the one on the chair. In fact, I was out of the jurisdiction of this country when it happened. The investigations are still not concluded. But to be frank with you, I am very disappointed with all of you. That a member seated in this house with all colleagues around and no single colleague can pinpoint to the member who uttered those words. Even those of you sitting together, the three of you that have been identified, the zone is on the tray. Get this notice. Majority members, with your numbers watching the minority, you are telling me that none of you can identify the person who spoke. The person, honorable members, please, the person spoke not once, but twice. The minority leader on his feet turned to look in that direction. And
Yambora and some fufrumo na yera Alban Bagbin or Kasa Yambora and fufrumo. Na Oya National Coordinator Edma Free SHS Oya Mami Benita Sena Okiti Dria. One some truffle ayen shimu in order to go no chemu them. Oye afe apime bien edrenu enum 2025 free SHS selection process no was wegbe akwanya no atwo na washase oye mebo som no na doctor do edrenu esan wodukosi June bosom na doctor do eduba kon wo afe apime bien ena edrenu enumimom na da me akwan wegbe yato ama wona obotwo BC sohwe a wobokọ oye introduce school meche SHS no bi na wose akwan wegbe yato no Wama mofumani na akoyen kane no nanka wafa schools beye eduba akon na de du ebien 11 schools and 12 schools says ya de woda be boduru oye schools no onkokor eshan 7 schools na the 7 schools na wode abanom oya da abofra bia no ebefa schools 7 schools nkokuru esano eba emu enum no odo ye women schools a wonya je wo pa en ebien no efa se computer na mfa na de enya de main school enum no efe no enya no mukura na che de ebien na efe no ede kan enum ye esano no de me ebien no moti bi yade no eye denya ne mukuru bafo enti wode ofreka say en wode koma e school fu na de tuafo wobotwo BC na wache on school ni dem we boy akoyen atwo enti wondido na wenda pepepe enfama one
BC candidates will be undergoing the school selection exercise. This all important activity is starting today, Tuesday 27th May, and ends Friday 6th June 2025. Please let's take note of the following modifications in the 2025 school selection process. Candidates who wish to enter SHS TVET school must, with guidance from parents, guardians, and school authorities, select 7 schools in total, 5 main and 2 alternatives. Your 5 main schools should be ranked in order of preference, with the first being the most preferred choice. Your 2 alternatives should be selected from Appendix 3 for consideration, if not placed in any of your 5 main choices. Select programs and residential preferences for each of the schools, 3 boarding and 2 day. Candidates may select 1 Category B school as boarding and another Category B school as day. Candidates may also select 1 Category C school as boarding and another Category C school as day. Please note that candidates placed in any of their choices will not be changed. Also note that candidates cannot choose more than 1 from Category A. Candidates cannot select more than 2 schools from Category B. Candidates may select all 5 schools from Category C, 3 boarding, 2 day. Candidates who wish to offer pure TVET programs must select 5 TVET institutions from Category A, B, C, using the same selection criteria as indicated earlier, as day or boarding. Candidates who wish to offer program choices about future job prospects, such as engineers, physicians, astronauts, etc., must select STEM sciences in all 5 choices from Category A, B, C as day or boarding. The school selection form must be signed off by a parent, guardian, and submitted to the head teacher of the JHS attended. All parents and guardians must keep a copy of the school selection form. Making a good selection is very important to the education of our children. I would therefore urge parents and guardians to spend some time of their busy schedule to undertake this exercise. It's very, very important.
Abusia enti ononso enyema me Benita Sena Okiti Dria National Coordinator Edema Free SHS and at the Church and some ahodro auditor and some trophy. Yako and some fruma Yera Emmanuel Amakofibua ono your Auswa for Shaman Ghana Yane Asasi and Aboze Bobrum Yasapem another Ifomeguzi and one Samadome. Odabo to go Achem dem. Oye excavators ahodwa we season on no na ye onkokonko edusia 60 na ni na no osi wo movie na kwapem na court obe clear case no what dey every hall.
Excavators are no season is over 60. Go for your children people. You push you be here Ghana Funina Nanumina Sabina Union Boy. Ya bomode this is a part of send a beya. ye mining ye no compare so say ne be ya ense issue ni asase forest ni national emra the forestry commission no by act of parliament emra ye faso see her because a lot of cases no our court into a exhibit as a court to share na court the anywhere na dey na be a bind there so be din bem no na chese ye hwehwe mu no na osaka we dey say we wie say adwuma na yentumi fa ne mani say anti na wo say o ha na yamebo a ye di court wie na sa ni nyina mra kwan so e be ya bind there ni nyina e dey akwa ban senior president aka ono o say say ye manfa so ba
yantu akasiebo no dom na nanse ya no enam groma mebetan wonim red you know red you for no red no I for no red you know for no red oh nature day nim red the nature day nti o man Ghana ha embebuni what the red I want of it and what I want chewing gum nature day obedi di crampa red the nenum oh the red nem obia embebuni dodo na no and what do one wash red mu and me cram metai me ni pokoko crampo wonim red crampo mu no mbi and I want we tuntum one mu red as and ben krani na the mean say mu no and na mo do emma oh yeah community youth activist awon wa bo madna pa wa yere won ho na wa hwedai wo bo hu de wo de embebu na wenje wonim radio top na wonim red no mbo enti wo bo apro and wo bo de wo de wonim red say no to drugs menje indrugbon mfontum na etumenu medrugbona mo akasa no ebohwe na baba wo bi abrantie bi onya kar kwemo no reda ni se de dzibenim so no reda enti why one campaign wo bonde wo de embebu no wo yi won efi wonim red edru no mo
Accra Getoto emanate from Nima Getoto to Accra Getoto because you say the community no say school children footballers obia is not safe anymore because when him say uba or clean one for every money but before you realize what should we Benalin Ashish, codeine, red, blue, yellow, tramon. Hey, so we need to wake up. Say, I'm sorry, because campaign way, Nipa Baku want me here. Me, mayor of Nima, not me, Akasa, but some me support. Our different places here because so that's why I invite everybody, the stakeholders, everybody to join me for this campaign. So need to me can be brave because we are kasa song. So the last word is say no to drugs.
I'm here today to throw my strength behind my brothers and sisters who are fighting the cause for the betterment of the youth of this community. Of course, our future lies in the hands of the youth, and when we see drugs taking them away and other things they do that will not augur them well to have a bright future, we all have to stand up to this call so that we ensure that we just throw our weight behind the community to ensure the right things are done. It's as simple as that. So let's all say no to drugs. Everybody's responsibility. It is not only the police, it is not only the community, it's everyone who wish to be called a good citizen of this country to just stand up to this task. When we see our children going to ghettos, coming to the house late, it should be the interest of every parent or every guardian to try to seek to know where this child is coming from, the kind of friends they associate with. All these things are very important. If I know your friend, I know who you are. So let us take the task on our shoulders and ensure that we make sure we build a better future for our children.
Drug is something that will discombobulate you and lead you into great.
Yambonra ensanfu frumu na yantu akasiebo nodo ebusia na yako ensanfu fruma yekopo emu ewo achimkwe na amanebo for bayine dem Edianen royal family awo achimkwe wɔn no wɔkyɛm dɛ ntawantawa bi esini ntawantawa wɔ esini nyina ɔnye ne time ɛhwɛ dɛmɛ eduanan royal family na ɛwɔn ɛna wɔsafata dɛ wɔdi ade ɛwɔ ɔman kuro no mu wɔ na wɔkasa na wɔkyɛm dɛ wɔwɔ opposition family bi ana dɛ ebusua bi wɔn no wɔn nsɛm fata dɛ wɔdi ade ɛwɔ kuro mu wɔ nanso ɔbaa yi ma na ɔte wɔdo sesia no ɔde ne nana benyin ɛna ɔde na akɔmɔ mpanyinfo dɛ ne ɛna sesia ɔdo udi ade nanso wɔwɔ ne mbrɛ no ɔnyɛ ɔnɔdo udade kura eti ɛho sansam ayɛ gereja ma ebufu aba ebusua wɔyɛ nsamtwɔfo nhyɛm ahodoɔ a wɔkyɛkyɛ nsɛm no wɔde kyerɛ nsamtwɔfo wɔn dwumadi no ase
na nea meka ama ɔhema ate aseɛ sɛ ɔhema no wɔamɛpere ɛna onya ɔhema yɛkɔfa direct ɛna ɛde ne baeɛ enti wɔno nso wɔnhwɛ nea ɔbɛtoo nananom sɛ ɔno wɔamɛpere na ɔte wɔne ɛbɛfa no sɛ akonnwa ne deɛ wɔbɛfa no saa na bi obi nso so na yɛ obi deɛ a ɔfɛ ma no na yɛakonnwa ebia na akonnwa yɛntɔn ɛna ɔmɔ di sika ti sɛ wodi sika ɛbɛtɔ akonnwa no a wobɛtɔ na mfie mmienu mfie mmiɛnsa deɛ wonya wɔ akonnwa no so ɛnyɛ sɛ obi na ekokum obi wodi ma akonnwa no amammerɛ wodi mo hwee na wobɛyɛ ama nkonnwa deɛ ne edi wobɛyɛ ɛsiesie nkonnwa ne adeɛ eti mi deɛ masɛm a meku besa masɛm a meka kyerɛ ɔhema ne sɛ ɔtwene wɔ koraa meta mɔtwam wɔwɔ 50 something years ɛwɔ akonnwa no so yɛho biribiaa a wɔyɛ wɔ kwa ɔwe bi a wɔbi akonnwa yɛ wɔkyɛ se obiara yɛho biribi a wɔyɛ wɔ kwae a yɛde bɛbɔ obi gye sɛ manso no ɛna kwae yɛde bɛbɔ obi adɛ enti yɛserɛ no ɛserɛ no sɛ yɛde no kaa sɛ ɔnte ase a kɛsɛ bɛni ka abɛfo bi o pacifications force might be applied ɛdeɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛ aban ba bɛfa yɛn nyinaa kɔ because yɛtena hɔ hɛ abusua no ɔhema no nyɛ ne dea nana o yɛmpene enti ɛnyɛ no first and last abusua ɛbɛyi hene abusua pɛne
na ebusua ɔnekyi no owura kojo sam ɔsanso de frɛ kɛse kɔm mpanyinfo ɔyɛ adawu traditional council ɛna epoye mantomu no ɔsoafo ɔfrɛn ɛna afei nso IGP wato nkene bia ma na esuom police command fo na kede police command ɛna mpanyinfo awodo wɔ epoye mantomu de wɔyi na wɔn magina asɛm no bi ɛnyɛ dɛm da asɛm no ɔnyɛ asɛm kakraba kora enti ɔsrɛ wɔn gyina mu bi ɛmfa ɛma wɔn
enti yɛde asɛm ɔbɛdam sɛ daase berɛ ɛna ka kyerɛ wɔhema sɛ wɔkyi wukuo anaa akwadaa no ba wɔmɛtutuatuo daase berɛ nyɛ sɛ yɛyɛ no komplei anaa yɛsama no anaa sɛ sɛbe yɛbɔ n'akyi yɛmmɔ n'akyi yɛwura no ɔno na ɔde yɛfa ɔkwampa so na mmom yɛde srɛde ne yɛde to n'anim enti sɛ ɔte wei ɔma nyɛ no adwene sɛ bi akwae aduana yɛde naba anansɛ yɛfam baabi ɔno na ɔbɔɛ ɔno nso ne yɛpɛ yi eti ɔyɛ hɔ bia ɔne ɛsɛ ɛde daa eti yɛsrɛ daase bɛ asɛm a ɔhema baeɛ a ɔka kyerɛ ɔmo ani nti ɔhema nam so sɛ yɛkyina ɔbɛbɔ obi kwaada no ɔma yɛnte because ɔfrɛ atrankonya wɔamfrɛ abusua eti sɛ saa na ɔka kyerɛ atrankonya no sɛ ɔkyina ɔhema ɔmo obi paaradeɛ a yɛdeɛ yɛante no saa nti yɛsrɛ daase berɛ sɛ obuoni ne bi a yɛde ama no no ɛnyɛ afei ɛna yɛsan bɛsɛe no eti ɛnnɛ yinaa otu anama wɔ ɔhema hɔ anyɛ sɛ wɔkyina ɔhema ama paada so sɛ ɔde egu obi so deɛ a ɛneɛ ɛnyɛ asɛmpa daase berɛ nso ne bi bɛbɛm bi nso sɛ daase berɛ na ama no kwan na masɛm wei nso ɛkɔma IGP ɛkɔma regional minister ɛkɔma ɛsom commander kebe commander bɛɛ no ɔmoma no presi na mehu individual a ɔkɔ de baabi a yɛyi presifoɔ nsia nso wɔkɔ ne kɔɔ mu koraa presifoɔ di n'akyi na wɔkɔ ma presifoɔ di n'akyi a na adwempa na wɔde kɔ eti mi deɛ no yɛka kyerɛ commanderfoɔ no na sɛ wɔn de wɔn presifoɔ no di n'akyi na wɔn ma wɔn no nso te sɛ kim wɔ kwae ọmọ nǹkan ẹ̀hún sọ ọmọ pẹ̀sì fún ọmọ báyìí nọ ọmọ àbẹ̀fẹ̀ ebi sì ní wọ́n fà pàṣẹ ọ̀ṣọ́ ebi sì yẹn ní àbẹ̀fẹ̀ mmẹ́sà àbúrò náà yẹ ebi.
na n'ekyir no ɛna ade hyib no so a wɔyɛ eduanan ebusua no wɔkasa na wɔde to gwa kyɛm dɛ wɔn nso bɛyɛ bia dɛ wɔn mpene ɛmɔnfa aberante no ɛnsi egua do da dɛ wɔbɛyɛ bia no mfa wɔbɛyɛ obi rentumi nsun wɔn ho kwan ɛda enti wɔn so wɔbɛyɛ ɛde sumpanyinfo kwan a wɔn kɔsi obia ɔhen wɔ hɔ wɔabra nipa no ɔnsɛ mfatada odi ɔhen
wabaya wabɛto tutuo ɛwɔ hɔ ɛna nkɔmɔ mu na aduane ɔpaa ebi sɛ baefoɔ sɛ wanti sɛ wɔtutuo wɔ hɔ a ɛbi yɛ hana wɔ bia wɔde apolisifoɔ yɛyɛ na apolisifoɔ kuro no ɛyɛ mu kuro bia ahemfie ɛyɛ mu fie bia ɛno ne so yɛnwa ne deɛ yɛbi ne ne soɔ ti adeɛ a ɛwɔ ne tiri mu ante wɔba atɛdeɛ no wɔde tuo ɛyɛ apolisifoɔ na ɛba no ɔmɛkyerɛ no wɔyɛ ahemfie hɔ nti saa akwadaa no ne nana ɛna bi kaidi yɛ ansa na yɛ na na ebedi eti ewu ansa na yɛ nso yɛ esi a yɛ afa ahyase foforɔ yɛkɛka yɛ amena si kyenkyere abaabi ɔmpere ama wakɔfa bɔɔlo aba bɔɔlo yɛ fɛ nsa a wɔsɛ ɛnke saa wɔn kaa sɛ wɔpɛ adidie bi a adi afɛ wɔn mpa adidie bi a yɛhwɛ yɛ a wɔsi aba no wɔburu twere so
enti eyi adesi mo kro wo dwumedi na no make out na pano sia kase bo na waso gudo erite yi yetwa ensam no do na yede amawa oye conference of health basic schools awo ahafo ano not me ahafo ano not na afi wo asante mantum wo wedi wane seke Cornelia conference e wotepa na ne nyina ne de wagudi dwumedi no Owura Asare Kingsley okase odwumedi na ase na do to aban nyem dem say yehwe teachers trainee and afi so tertiary students and afi nurses and oye security service students ewo oman Ghana ham central government no and no ma won age mama wudi entidenti and school feeding program okodo oman Ghana ha no one fa JHS for no one fa one enka school feeding program into sra ban there obeya enka JHS students a wo oman Ghana he na no on share na for one ka free school feeding program no
nim usheyen basic school na head teacher a very vital role na you should be bit is school settings no uko primary school omunya the school feeding ladder program na program nyam say the best sustaining kolanu e school primary for a benefit. We are secondary school funds a benefit school feeding that is sponsored by the government. Some tertiary institutions which is training college and nursing training even some of them these security services require feeding but GHS the try we however akura no worry chini so benya bibi the classes oba GHS on bibi ni hono ma adwin the best rabbi says I gap na create no abeton no omo dey so be extend the school feeding no e dey call all basic schools ka basic schools are KG primary any GHS ni GHS no enfree no infra GHS nso no enka ho na butayenti a school feeding no dey buy no e betumi amano abemo yi area man
Nechuno ena oye Oroye Grace upon age upon ono ye the municipal director of education ono so kase no chem dem obesre achechefo mpanyimfo metre head teachers wada basic schools ano e wo manga na nyina ne dem won de e won so work management of basic education home na won poa na a school nsensam ntum nyina ye na adechire na adesua no ontum onfa ne tampapa infra
say head teachers managers of education na woko grassroots na omo na bua na adesua ne adekire ekoso internet futu am de ma yenuanum head teachers ne say emomu omo ho say adwuma no omo ye munkwara omo so omo so ye management members ya omo bua say the be teaching and learning ebetumi akoso ewo school biem na the make actually executive omo ba ne say emwa o the executive ne dia bua ma director ne tumi akoso omo so mfatu ho ache na mo kamum na omo mua na adesua ne adekire enkoso wo ye director team
Nechi Krano ena opeyina weyin ewo ho Owura Alhassan Abbas ono so ekase no chem dem oboshe no nimpeyinfo aboma yedwumadan na wabua na afen so executive ahodro no so no wonmu weyin no wetuma abua ema adekire na adesua no so etumpon
na ye womu ni se eye chairman dada wotwa mu na ye Mr. Chi Kofi Daniel waibo adwuma pa na sabe no so na me vice chairperson ema executive no sunya bibire free papa no he has been good to the executive and the members. And adeɛ biara nso so a wɔtry sɛ yɛbɛ implement no nso so no yɛn nyinaa yɛ support no ma yɛtumi yɛ nti sɛ sɛ deɛ ɔduru sɛ a membɛbɛda ano yi ɔmo a ɔmo abɛka ho no mepɛ ne sɛ ɔmo nyinaa bɛba abɛka yɛn ho na mene ɔmo mmienu ɔmo nyinaa I work it together sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a adwuma no ɛbɛyɛ simple ama ɛyɛ headmasters a ɛwɔ ahafa no no nyinaa na deɛ yɛbɔ mpaeɛ ne sɛ obiara ani bɛgye adwuma no a yɛyɛ no ho.
Yɛmfa kaseɛbɔ no nkɔwie ɛwɔ akyem ɔdan na yɛkɔ akyem ɔdan ɔyɛ ɔdan senior high school a wɔwɔ Brim Central Mason Kropon mu epo yɛmantom wɔ no dwumadi bi krodo ɔyɛ Ghana maiden edition ɔyɛ senior high school quiz competition a Kenya ni bi ɔdeba ɔyɛ Kenyan lawyer ɔsan so yɛ Pan African activist Obenfo Patrick Otieno Lumumba ɔno ɛna ɔde me crazy other bay na schools ahodoɔ ɛna wɔkɔbɔ ehyia wɔ hɔ a wɔde midwene shadow ɔyɛ Pan African SHS ɔdan senior high school Achim Sredu SHS ɛna afei so Atefua senior high technical school ɛwɔni ɛna wɔkɔ competition na wɔkɔ wiase no na ɔdan senior high school ɛna wɔdi nkonim na ɔna akyi no mpanyinfoɔ ahodoɔ kɔpɔ mu dwumadi bi n'ase no wɔne nsɛnkyerɛfo ɛkasɛɛ.
That's in high school at the TBS here, and so say, Namia Doma, maybe 70 years here. Now, Namia Doma, the school, no, at Redu category 8. The name be this year, Mad is your course, maybe, or what the Basse in CNA, so I went to Tikrao, Namia Dom, PLO, Lumumba, professor, or the this Pan Africanist quiz, quiz competition, L4 schools, Guna Swedro, Achim Swedro, Atifa Senior High Technical School, and Oda Senior High School, say, yes, our quiz competition on issues I brought down Africa. Now, a very good program. I believe say a bit we have Boama, a Trini, Yankalano. Now issues that borders on Africa. I mean, a bit we Africa as a continent. Yako enemy and Yankalani Asia. The we see some of these programs are very important. But Boaya na Yankalani so any day na etui Abuama continent Africa. Etui Akoyeni.
Oye no oye Owura Razak Awudu ono ye African Mentorship Program Coordinator Edema Blue Lumab Foundation onen sam trafo kase na ochem na botenti onamodo emode dom crazy bear no ne yina ye ne de obohwe ama SHS adusuafo no and dem ofomoko school no wetuma atwon afi nzamaboan eno ne atete binima wode etete achechefo no.
The PLO Lumumba Foundation has its head office in Kenya. It was founded by Professor Patrick Otieno Lumumba. Currently, we are present in 32 African countries and also in the diaspora. So what we do basically is to mentor and nurture young people as servant leaders. So we do that under the auspices of Pan-Africanism, ethical leadership development. The purpose for organizing the event is to educate the students on African information, African culture, and then overall Pan-Africanism. And then we chose Eastern region as our maiden region due to the fact that most of our chapter leaders or members of the Ghana chapter are residing in the Eastern region. And then also we targeted senior high school since they are in the transitional zone. They are moving from senior high to tertiary. So once we are able to engage them, imbibe with them the concept of African history, they can move up ahead to the tertiary level. So that is why we organize the event. And then the event is not only happening in Ghana. We have other chapters across Africa who are also hosting similar events for students at the senior high school level.
Na zochoto kra no ena oye Brim Central Mason Kropono wane education director Madam Gloria Ejeri Kelson ono so kase no chem de Obenfo Patrick Otieno Lumumba waya de part of the meeting apa na wababua ama wo promote oye Pan Africanism afen so wo hye you adesuafo no nkran em wo sua de nemu yeden na afen so mo yeda chepa wane asetena mu.
As Prof. Lumumba once said, the tragedy of Africa is that Africans are in the business of canalizing peace and demonizing its heroes. But today, in this room, we choose to honor our heroes. We choose to celebrate our history. We choose to invest in the mindset of the youth so they can carry the torch forward. Let us not forget, no race, no nation, no people can grow unless they embrace their culture. These words from Lumumba are a powerful reminder that our strength lies in knowing who we are. Therefore, as we spread Mama the way the peace competition. Let us remember that this gathering is not just about competition. It is about re-encouraging our youth to realize their full potential, to appreciate their African identity, and to draw strength from the legacies of great Africans who came before us.
Enti na aha enambre no bema kwana yede anopa no sia akan kase bono mede besi amokase boye ya wodawa na oye ahonto AA construction works ahonto AA construction works osia kencho de owo oye kitchen cabinet ni na bi papa ni bi quality one POP carpentry works plumbing works afen so electrical installation urban tiling na afen painting works away ni nebi bathroom doors oye 1.5 double door epe main gate ni na obe ni na bi ozamo pepepe woye building constructions me pocho wodan no fitina sha sikopim na wie no ahonto AA constructions wobe ni na amof fair amehunda ampa wabo adwuma na amoye pa afen so fabrication works ni na no ye bi ewo amasaman at Chairman Cemetery Junction one wo the maran so na akọ epoyemantem asamanke say police barrier me pocho from 0547 118843 0547118843 and 0537883572 0537883572 Bamadan na from one na anyone in Kitaudo na also nzama papa I want to AA construction works for wabeye ede amom asada enkoma ohenma Esther Obomechi dom America sebe medebe ebabadan wo ende ano paying the maran so and production team in Kewaka Obomechi dom no yada one ase papa pam na me sodo na madan mo aba meba apia me ne ohenema Esther ye bokudaze na ye dede bon kratai awodo na wasomo my Ghana do na ye huza olkodo ewo oman ntimi we fini fa me free no on the yara itini ye ejata kobna dodo na from meja atakoko school time was po kyopan ye besisia
Oh, so in my crowd traffic no more sense. But they forget it. You better have cemetery. Hey, Charlie, UPOP silly and nice power. Shabaristas, papi, kitchen cabinet, electrical works installation is also a very nice power. Where do you start, bro?
If I butcher, Ghana hire, I want to AA construction works.
I want to AA construction.
Just send a mid danger and nice engine and assassin. I say a fake home. I want to document team if I complete. It is a open building company. I almost dine one who dinner at Chenas as we fake home. I want to AA construction works. Omuya dinosaur carpentry work be a father and who be a hoto a beti me ayama. Oh, shall me kitchen cabinet no papa. A one who day na AA construction at Doromanti. Say bunny plumbing works be a hoto AA construction the mushroom. Shall me kitchen name a bathhouse. Plumbing works a wahanina a hoto AA constructions. And a bun electrical installation and design works be a hoto AA construction. Yamani suit international standard.
Oh, that's very nice. Shetale papa be a yelly. Paint is very nice and unique. When so a hoto for an and
a banner tile in painting works there. I want to AA construction a master class. Quality POP barristers and now fabrication of modern aluminium works are. For when it's true, I want to AA construction works. I want to AA construction works so on bathroom doors, wooden doors, BAB, say single, double, and I say 1.5. Almost also to main gate or modi governance and I stainless steel swire. Trisha, I want to AA construction for a track a chairman, a bank, 3 junction, amasamai, and I say asamai police barrier. From more number is 0547 118 843 and I say 0537 883 572.
Tomorrow, somebody else gonna take